Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Newton, Chief Exec of Rochdale Boroughwide Housing, and I'm joined today on International Women's Day with two of our lovely apprentices, Meggan and Millie, we're going to talk about what International Women's Day means for us here at RBH. So ladies, would you like to introduce yourself, Meggan?
Hi everyone, my name is Meggan Wild and I am the Enforcement and Community Guardians Apprentice, and I started at the beginning of September 2023.
Hi everyone, I'm Millie and I'm the Neighbourhood Housing Admin Apprentice. I've been here since September 2024 too.
So as a female leader working in housing, I think it's really important that we invest in women. I'm really keen to understand what your perspectives are and how you've been invested in RBH.
I think when looking into it too, RBH as a whole, there's so many different sectors, and we have women colleagues that are in the trade sector, which I think is really good, because back then it was kind of seen as male in that sector, whereas over here any colleague is suitable for the role, and also the pay is fair for both genders.
I think RBH invests in women every single day that women come to work, especially when there's so many women managers, directors, and especially Amanda, the CEO of the company. She sets such a good role model, for especially me as a brand new apprentice. I can look up to all the female leaders in the organisation and aspire to do some great work like them. I believe RBH invests in me, especially as I get to work smart, I get to work in a way where I'm given control and sort of not always managed all the time, and that to me is an investment, as RBH believes in me as just even as an apprentice.
And I think that's really important, Meggan, because you don't need to have the job title manager or leader to be a leader. So the fact that you're taking your leadership as a woman is really important. So it's really important that we look at other people who we can take inspiration from. So I'm really keen to understand, who's your female role model, Millie?
Mine is Anne Frank. Really interested in Anne Frank. Been to a hall in Amsterdam, read her journals, and throughout that journal, her main aspect throughout it was having a voice, and that she wanted her voice to be heard, and obviously unfortunately it never did. But her kind of inspiration to me is that she wanted to make that change, and she was only 13, and I think being a female and her age was just so inspirational to me.
And I think we can all see that her voice has been massively heard since that, through her diaries.
Yes.
That's really interesting. Thank you. What about you, Meggan?
So I believe that role models are people who make you kind of the person you are as you look up to them, and definitely my mum, because she's advised me since I was born on right and wrong, and even if I don't get stuff right, she was always there to pick me up and make me believe in myself, and she's such a strong woman, and I'll always look up to her for that, and she'll make me be also a strong woman when I become a mum.
Brilliant, thank you. So Millie, I'm really interested to know why you think International Women's Day is important.
I think it's really important due to it empowers women. All women should have a voice, and it's kind of like a celebration of all the achievements over the years and the fight for gender equality.
So in my opinion, I think International Women's Day is a really good day, even though it's just once a year and we should celebrate women every day. It's really good that there's a dedicated day to raise the awareness of the women back from the suffragette movement who fought for our voice, us to be heard, and for equal rights, equal jobs and equal pay. I think it's so important that we celebrate it all the time, but it's amazing that we just get one day to do it as well.
So as we kind of get to grips with a world that is really mad busy, from work, from home, from social life, we all rely on really good advice from people. So the best piece of advice that I've ever been given is always remember who you are, even when it gets really tough. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given, Millie?
I'd say my best piece of advice I've ever been given is that you only have one life, so take every opportunity you can.
Meggan?
The best piece of advice I was given is that every day you are at work, you tend to be at work more than you're at home, and you should be happy in your job and be happy when you get home. And if you're not happy in your job, you won't be happy when you get home, and then your social life does get affected. So it's best to take the opportunities that if you need to get a new job or you need to change team, it's better that you do that because your happiness does get affected.
So it's about taking control and being you.
Yeah.
Good, thank you. So we've heard from Meggan and Millie why International Women's Day is important to them and what inspires them. Here at RBH, we believe that the principles that we talk about on International Women's Day are important regardless of gender, every day of the year, and we invest in people throughout the year. So we'd just like to say thank you and happy International Women's Day.